And yeah, see, now he ruined it. He ruined an entry here. Not such an easy task to do, to cash those four diamond, play diamond, diamond, and then a spade back.
Yeah. So ace of diamonds was fine, but he just shouldn't have cashed the other one. Was spade. That's true. Now they will only get a 3.
Well, I wonder if Fleischer now will try the jack of diamonds. I would give, for that to win, it means South would have opened with the king, queen of hearts, and the queen of spades. 4 diamonds to the chin.
Oh yeah, possible. Doesn't promise more. But he didn't. Now on the card for this pair, it says 2nd and 4th leads. That's why I thought that they would. But here he had 3. How did partner know that he had 3?
Maybe he just trusted him to have something in spades in order to lead the suit. It just 9 red cards. It doesn't make a lot of sense to be leading spades with the Doubleton does on this auction.
So standard opening in precision. 2 plus cards. No, it doesn't promise any diamonds, as far as I know. I think they open 1 diamond. It's 4-4 void 5. But I could get the card, of course, but I don't have to. I'm a Hollander. This is my left arm. Everybody's left arm. Al, please tell us. It is. There we go. You see, doesn't promise any diamonds. France has a commanding lead against New Zealand in the other semi-final. The French lead is 66. England leads Sweden by 63. And I think Poland is 1 up against China. The 2 matches in the seniors are very close. 3 imps, 5 imps.
North-south stopped nice and low here.
Well, South has probably shown 11-13 balanced. So, Force had no errand. On a good day, you can make 3 no-tops. It has to be a very good day. As we see, flops don't even come in, so they're high enough.
Well, Westcott deflected from his normal heart lead by North's 1 heart response.
I hadn't looked, but we probably have Rosenberg and Pepsi in the other room. Pepsi North, Rosenberg South. Someone will confirm or tell me that I'm so wrong. But I think we have, because we had Moss and Grew playing in the second set. Indeed. Thank you, Al. They don't play the third pair very much, John. They have a third pair, Damyanova and Aronov. There's a match in the Robin. So most of the time they play with these two pairs, the one you see here and Nanev Stefanov.
After a heart lead, the defense might have won 3 hearts, a spade, a club, and 2 diamonds.
Curious one imp to Bulgaria on board 1. Remember, 3-no trumps went 3 down in this room. West had a very strong hand, but he sold out to 2 diamonds. So South played 2 diamonds and made it with an over trick. But then again, he doubled 1 heart, and then he beat 2 clubs later. And when South beat diamond,
North makes a preemptive spade raise. I think East will still want to get out of the auction.
Well, you could just transfer for the time being. What would double be for you now, John? Hearts?
Double of 2 hearts, yes.
Okay. And as South, you would pass the double to show a doubles and spade, or do you always pick 2 spades?
No, pass to show a doubleton, and I've learned to redouble with a good hand and 3-card support.
Yeah, and what would you do as North? Would you redouble to make partner bid 2 spades? Or can you bid 2 spades yourself?
Could just bid 2 spades. If I redouble, it forces partner to bid 2 spades, and we're back in our agreements as if East hadn't interfered. Whereas if I bid a new suit here, let's say 3 diamonds, it would be non-forfeit. I'm surprised North-South don't have a preemptive bid over a no-trump with a long suit. In other words, bid 3 spades or even 4 spades. That looks to be very difficult on the competition to get in the auction.
Now, 2 no trumps here. Is that a scramble? You play that as a scramble, or do you play 11 solve here?
Well, the general agreement that is for me is that if there's a chance for game, and that is if one of us hasn't limited our hand in some way, then 2-note trump is Leventhal.
Is 3 spades. Declarer has 5 spade tricks. A diamond is 6, 2 clubs is 8. Can he set up his 4th club in his hand for his 9th trick? I think he can. Can't he? Won't he get 5 spade tricks, 3 clubs and a diamond?
Well, he might score 6 spade tricks here by roughing himself down. There's a lot of entries to dummy, so he might be able to rough enough red cards so he gets 6 spades.
Yep.
I suppose if things went just right, he might even be able to get a club rough and dummy with the ace of spades.
Did I understand you correctly, John? You really play a bit by responder after the pot opens a no trump as preemptive? I've never heard that before.
I don't. But if it's a weak no trump, if it's a lot of pairs who use, I didn't know if this was a weak or strong no trump, but so there were 16 rounds. So some pairs might use a preemptive bid, probably not with that range, but certainly after 10 to 12 or maybe 11 to 13 or 14, you might use 3 of a suit as preemptive. I wasn't looking at the range of the south hand. Fleischer might try, I think, probably try the ace queen of diamonds here. I think Declare should definitely go for the roughs in his hand and play a diamond now instead of a spade. He's almost certain that East has all the high cards. He is going for roughs. I would play the diamond first. I don't want West to be discarding diamonds when I rough hearts. And sure enough, he does get to ruff that last club with the ace of spades. So he'll make game. Well, make 10 tricks anyway.
Imps to Bulgaria on board number 2. Very strange contract. In the other room, 2 spades by East. Oh, sorry, that wasn't strange. West opened, yes, yes. South didn't. Too weak for you, John, for a week too vulnerable, wouldn't it?
Yes. If you threw in the jack of hearts, I'd probably have a go at it. Now, West would certainly balance with 2 spades at match points. I don't know.
Ooh, that stays. South could have a very strong hand with a singleton half and long spades. It will work well here.
Well, I can take 8 tricks and no trump or 9 tricks and spades. I don't think East has quite enough to bid over a balance here, so I think they'd buy the hand for 2 spades. If East raises to 3 spades, I don't think the defense can do better than 3 spades on a heart. The best lead for the defense would be a club, which would threaten Now, I think East will compete with 3 spades.
The partner only has 5 spades. He can't have 6 since he didn't open 2 diamonds or 2 spades.
And South hopes that he was able to push the opponents past their limit, but his partner doesn't have quite enough. Well, here comes low from the doubleton again.
Yeah. Not again.
Right, it was
low. But are we sure? Maybe it was a misclick by the operator.
I really don't understand the theory behind low from a doubleton, but I've been leading high from a doubleton for so many years that maybe my mind just won't get around it.
Okay. I lead low from a doubleton when I play with Peter. The easy thing for us to remember is that we lead the same way we give count. And we play upside down count.
Declare will just duck the heart, and then if the defense plays another heart, he can ruff a heart, and if he can go about his business of knocking out the spades. Declare is wondering whether it's better to play the ace and ruff a heart here or just play another spade. Ace and a ruff might lose if well, would get an over ruff, but I don't know that that would cost in this case. Anyway, everything was going to work.
Three was flat, 170.
Well, I expect to see east-west and 3-no trump on this deal.
I don't. How are you getting to 3-no trumps if it goes 1-no trump by north and a transfer by south?
On board, no, I'm talking about board 5.
So are in range for 1-no trump. Now I think they'll get to 3. Well, if south had passed, they would get to 3-no trumps. Don't know about now, but west may still bid 1-no trump. I like 1-no trump here. You must get in.
Right. It's there's some danger that you'll get doubled and punished, but there's much more danger that you'll get shut out of a vulnerable game, as would happen on this hand.
Although you need clubs to be 4-4.
Right, and the diamond finesse on.
Yes.
So now the question is, does East invite, or does he just bid 3-no trump?
He has a 5-card suit and he has 3 10s.
I agree with 3-no trump. Well, it looks like 9 and 9 only. Declare can't afford to be taking a heart finesse, and he needs the diamond suit. North will have to find 2 discards on the diamonds, and I guess it's barely possible that he'll have to concede a heart trick at the end, in addition to the first 9.
Yeah. Even West would have accepted, so I expect them to get to 3-no in the other room as well, where they will probably open a club. I don't know what South does there. He may bid a spade.
Double, showing 4 hearts, but then you haven't shown the full value of your hand at no trump.
But is it possible that they will miss the no trumps? Anyway, you see, if he goes 1 club, South will pass. And now no one has a club stop. And they may not get to 3-no trumps. And 5 diamonds can't make.
They have a shot at 4 hearts, however. he has 3 rounds of clubs. It's going to make that contract difficult. 3 rounds of clubs. Well, maybe you can. No, you can't afford to.
Six imps to USA on board 4. 3 spades. And North South contract in 2 hearts in the other room. So North was open, East opened the diamonds, South got 2 clubs, West doubled, and North bid 2 hearts. Silenced everyone. Be rather tough, you know, to get to trumps after 1 club, 1 diamond.
Well, I don't believe. I don't know. Do we? He's not going to be a spade.
No, I don't think he will. But how do you suggest that East-West gets to 3 no trumps? With any conviction? With Queen X of clubs opposite 10-3rd?
Well, there's no extra points for conviction, so maybe
Now here you see 1 club, 1 diamond, Rosenberg passed, West bid a heart. And now East bid 2 clubs. And West jumped to 3 no trumps. So indeed, they just punted 3 no trumps, hoping for the best. And you know, Queen X may turn out to be a stopper. What is North supposed to lead if he has like Ace King to 5 clubs? Will he lead a top club? With a top club? And can't the suit be blocked? It might be, you know, if South has a Jack 3rd. When dummy
if East had been able to open 2 spades on this hand, West would probably, and South would bid 3 hearts or double, and West would bid 4 spades, and they might have a chance to buy the contract.
Two diamonds is also a weak 2, but it's just weaker than 2 spades would have been.
Right, but West doesn't know it's spades.
He knows now.
But South has gotten in his suit and his strength, so of course. Does this hand belong to 4 spades East-West? see, you can take 3 aces and 2 roughs and dummy, 5, and only 4 spades in hand.
Can you always do that? Let's see if you get a trump lead. Well, North can't get in, can he?
Does West bid 3 spades now?
I would. How likely is it that partner has 6 hearts?
I think North will bid 4 hearts here, and I don't. That'll probably end the auction. I don't know. Would East like his chances in 4 spades off this auction? Probably not.
No, he doesn't like 3 diamonds. Void and diamonds, opposite partner's long suit. But 4 hearts cannot make, can it?
Well, what can the defense take? They have their 3 aces, and that's it.
What about a diamond rough?
Oh yes, you can get diamond roughs. I was looking at club roughs from the West hand. Diamond rough, yes.
But I think Fleischer would bid 4 spades now.
Well, his partner bid diamonds, so he doesn't like the fact that partner has diamonds opposite his void. Of course, it's possible that South will take the push to 5 hearts here. He doesn't like the way that he doesn't like his defense, the way this auction has gone at all. Well, I think he'd better lead the ace of spades. If he doesn't lead the ace of spades,
That's impossible because he's not on lead.
oh, okay, all right. And North will not lead a spade. So the question is now, can you get in 3 roughs and dummy? You can run 2 clubs and a heart. So let's say after a heart lead, club rough, ace of diamonds rough, club rough. I don't think they can defeat 4 spades.
Not anymore, I'm told, but could they have? Even on a spade lead, John? How can you prevent Declarer from taking 10 tricks?
Well, let's say, well, I counted only 9 before. Did I count incorrectly? Heart, club, diamond, aces, and 2 roughs. That's 5. And only looks like Declarer can get 4 spade tricks. Does he have the time to set up a long club? I don't think you make 4 spades with the trump lead.
Complex hand. Not now, but
He's
something I can see.
mistimed his entries to his hand. Had to rough a club before using that diamond. Or maybe not.
No, I think it's okay. We know trumps can make north-south, but East wouldn't let them. Didn't want to let them playing four hearts, he wouldn't let them playing three-no trumps. Maybe they can't, let's see, if they get a spade lead, you knock out the ace of hearts and you play another spade and you duck that. Well, if you duck that, then you have too many losers. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oh yeah, he still has the ace of clubs.
I don't know that North can be faulted for not trying a trump here on opening lead.
Now we shall see. Let's see. So you open two spades in the other room. South will get in with three hearts, I expect. And West will probably just punt four spades.
But now I believe it'd be an error not to leave the ace of spades with the south hand.
Yeah, but are you sure that North won't bid five hearts?
Well, he does have the king third of spades on defense. No, I can't be sure. It could be right to bid five hearts, I suppose. He just has a smattering of stuff.
Four spades, card four spades, pass, double, pass, five hearts, double. Right, but that is profitable for USA. Five hearts, how many down is that?
Well, there are three aces and whatever roughs they have available, so that's just one diamond rough, isn't it?
Two down, yep, for 300. So two clubs for the majors.
North might pass, and then when it goes too hard, if the opponent's settling two hearts, he might back in with two spades.
Start, I don't think East will bid two hearts. He's too good. Partner bidding at the two level vulnerable. I don't think two hearts is enough, John. And four hearts is very close to making, isn't it?
heart and 2 clubs.
Yeah, and they can miss roughs by leading hearts hard. But then he has the diamonds, and that is, you know, source of tricks as the cards lie. Getting this message to hear you. I'm on full volume. Your line and full volume on my laptop. Still think it's your problem. I haven't heard any other complaints. Is it loud and clear to you, John, and to other spectators?
Just right for me. Well, we were both wrong. Fleischer only bid 2 hearts, and North didn't come back in with 2 spades.
That's fine. I got about 15 messages telling me that the sound is very good. Well, double dummy you can get 500 against 5 hearts. Then you need 2 diamond roughs. So West will have to lead the ace of diamonds, then you can get 500 against 5 hearts. I'm talking about board 6.
Well, North has the 9 of hearts, diamond with 9. I don't think you can get it 500.
That's very annoying. No, they only got to 300, of course. And 8 imps. Well, I said it before. I think that East hand is too good for 2 hearts. I mean, West doesn't have much as it is, and yet 4 hearts has play. Just hate missing vulnerable games, you know.
This looks like it's worth at least 3 hearts. I noticed that in the text, Kit said he would bid 2 diamonds, and then when 2 hearts raise, I don't know which way is more encouraging or which is more appropriate with these cards.
No, I agree with 1 club. It's not an upgrade for me with Queen Jack Doubleton and spades. Yes, you can add a little for Ace King 10 to 5 clubs, but you have to subtract some for Queen Jack Doubleton.
But then you have those 3 9s and a 10, 2 9s and a 10. I think for me it's right on the fence with 1 no trump and 1 club. I don't mind either bid.
Well, New Zealand has gained 5 imps so far in this set. That's not a lot. The Swedes, however, in the Venice Cup, plus 21 in this set, and they're only 36 behind now.
And this is an auction where I like, with 2 or 1 forcing the game, a spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 4 spades, to say I have very good clubs and spades and no control in the unbid suit. If partner had to rebid 2 spades, I could still bid 4 spades, saying that no control in either unbid suit. The trumps come in for declare, but I won club split, mean there's only 2 discards for those hearts, so an optimistic slam by north-south I don't think we'll make.
Well, won't you make it if you guess the diamonds? You have 3 discards on the clubs, John. You get 3 hearts away.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, north doesn't have 2 clubs, it has 3, so there are 3 discards.
That doesn't mean that you will get diamonds right, of course. How did he claim 12 tricks? Did he play diamonds at all? They went too far for me.
Just discard.
For the operator.
Discard 3 diamonds on the clubs and then just give up.
Okay, so he claimed, he said, well, I throw three diamonds on the clubs. Right.
And if the defense leads hearts, you, with a 2-2 split, you can still discard the diamonds. Maybe it's a better slam than I first thought.
Game on board number 7. They made a try, but stopped in 3 hearts.
I guess not everyone would overcall 2 hearts here. opposite a pass partner and vull against not. Your suit's a little soft, but you have a pretty good playing hand. Better get into the auction.
Yeah, you also have a past left-hand opponent, John. How bad can it be? Well, of course, you could get caught in 2 hearts. It happens often.
East has an invitational in this situation. These 3 spades would show a good hand, but it's no longer invitational, it's game forcing. So what do you do?
But don't you think he will downgrade his king of spades? Well, he doesn't know where the ace is, of course. He would think with one of them, not with partner, and then most likely with south.
So no raises to no trump. I think that's very sound. I mean, how often do you have a, or maybe, maybe to no trump is a balanced game try.
Well, they might get to 4 now.
I think East will bid 4 hearts here.
Oh yeah, after 3 clubs, I think he will. No one has a double. The question is if it will go down at all.
Well,
Yeah, it can be defeated, but will it?
it doesn't it? Well, unfortunately, I think that's going to cost the contract, not ducking. Now it's pretty obvious to play the ace of clubs and lead a diamond.
Yep.
to limit the defensive communication when you can, and that was a prime example of the necessity of diamond communication for the defense. Of course, if he ducks, then the defense could possibly play a club and a club and generate a possible ruff. A bit unlucky for Martel there as declarer.
Oh, strong comeback by the Swedish women. Now they're only 31 behind. 38-6 in the set after 7 boards. To learn is, of course, don't drink Coke. Drink Diet Coke.
Well, the first time I sat down for first match in the Bermuda Bowl in '71, orange juice was spilt all over the table.
Oh, and it was green base, wasn't it, at the time?
It was what?
Base, B-A-I-Z-E. I mean, it wasn't plastic cover. It was base like a billiard table.
Well, it was just whatever it was really messy. This is a really light takeout double by North here, Vol, opposite a pass partner. I don't think it's a good idea. Two diamonds was evidently a good heart raise, but it's a really good four hearts. This is a lucky game and either no trump or hearts.
Well, it's a big game.
Well, you don't need much for 3 no trump. I don't know. I think this is close to an even money game. Maybe even better after the takeout double by North.
Of course it's better after the double. The ace of diamonds rates to be on side. Maybe also the queen of spades, but not necessarily.
No, not necessarily, but it's still, I wouldn't be surprised to see a 10-imp loss. I wonder how East-West views redouble or 2 no trump over 1 heart. That one heart doubled on the last hand. For me, that's just a 2 no trump bid and invitational raise to 3 hearts. My excuse for slowing it down a little bit because partner's in third seat.
Strong club, negative response. Not 0 to 17. Al means 0 to 7. I like 1 heart, by the way. Redirecting. a cuff partner. Apparently you took me seriously, but you know, it's very close to making.
Five clubs is close to making too, but with the ace of diamonds offside, it's not going to. The bidding all seems quite normal to me. I don't think anybody stepped out of line.
Well, I'm told that four hearts can't make. I know it can't because East doesn't have enough entries to do all he likes to do. I said it was close to making. The same with five clubs as John said, and needs the ace of diamonds on side.
Well, I guess five diamonds needs just a tad more than the ace of diamonds on side, because you have that fourth spade to get rid of in the south hand. If the opponents start leading trumps, it's possible you'd end up with two spades, not one. Well, Fleischer would know.
Ace. So this is the fourth now. So good news if you are Swedish. Remarkable recovery by the Swedish women. 45-6 the set, and only 21 behind now.
The north-south are rolling into 4 hearts here, and they're going to be pleased that they don't have 3 immediate spade losers. So it looks like Declare will lose 2 spades on a heart. One of his spades will go on a club, and he's going to have to lose a heart. Doesn't have the entries. Well, I suppose you could pick up the hearts. Let's say a club lead, heart to the jack, and when the 10 falls, you decide to play north for a singleton heart.
Auction not over yet.
You know, I can't imagine not taking at least 10 tricks here.
Six
5 clubs, 2 diamonds, and 3 hearts.
Six two on board 9, remember, where Chip Martel won the first diamond in 4 hearts, went down. The Bulgarians stopped in 3 hearts in the other room. 9 tricks. For 4 hearts if I were East, John. Like 7-8 points, right? And not more. And I have a 14 count. Yes, I have 3 little spades, I know. But that could be based on a stiff spade.
I have bad spades which are bid to my right, and my hearts are bad. I don't know how good those diamonds are. I think this is a pass. West could have Q-bid 3 spades with a really good hand. I think you have to be allowed to bid 4 hearts here on a shapely hand like that.
Did any Bulgaria would be this far in the tournament? I don't think so. Maybe the players and supporters.
Al Hollander's been a little quiet about system in the last few boards. It's because he's so busy counting singleton aces. He claims that there have been 5 in this set so far.
In Sweden, the king of clubs is known to be singleton offside all the time. So if you had 4 small opposite ace, queen, jack to 5, you should obviously cash the ace. Now that was some bid. And 6 hearts will not.
Well, don't give up on it. Don't give up on 6 clubs. Let's say we get a heart lead, or I don't know what, but I don't think we're going to get a spade lead. And declare
may take a spade lead. No, you don't have 2 certain spade losers. It's quite funny.
That's singleton ace?
Yes, unless North leads a spade. He needs to unblock the spades for the defense.
Well, the heart is the worst lead for the defense. Because now declarer has the entries to pick up the heart. Strip the hand. Let's see. So he plays
ace of diamonds.
Cash the ace of diamonds. Play the ace king of clubs and find out about the clubs. Finesse the heart. Go back to the club. Finesse the hearts again. He's going to make this contract.
Of course. And from his point of view, I mean, it must be like this, right? It must be king to 6 opposite stiff ace, or ace to 6 opposite stiff king. Doesn't have ace king, so spades must be 6-1 with a... It's an open book, John.
So Bulgaria did reach for game on board 10, and so the U.S. is losing 10.
Yes. Well, the 10 of hearts is surely a singleton. Why would North lead a heart when he knows that they have 8 hearts between them if it hadn't been a singleton?
Well, the declarer certainly has to finesse the 8 on the next round to make the contract. If he plays low to the jack, then he's generated a heart loose.
How is it possible for such good players to bid to 6, missing ace and king in one suit? Well, it is possible. You can see it was the punt, of course. I'm asking if he can make. Yes, sure he can. Take the right view. In hearts, it's not from 10-9 Doubleton, is it? Would North lead a heart from 10-9 Doubleton? They have hearts between
them. After a diamond lead, declarer would, to make the contract, have to play a club to dummy and finesse the jack of hearts and judge that that's a singleton 10, club back to dummy, finesse the 8, club to dummy, and finesse the queen. Well, this looks pretty easy make from our point of view now. And I think Chip Martell will work it out, even though he can't see all the cards like we can. Doesn't have any cards, so the two singletons is very likely for this vulnerable.
Well done. And now it comes.
Cash the ace of diamonds, play to the club, finesse the heart, and oops. And cash the ace of diamonds first, yes.
Yeah, oops to the operator. Knows he's making it now. He knows it. You take a half finesse, cast the ace of hearts, and exit a spade. And he knows he will make it, because spades must be 6-1 with a stiff honor in the south hand. Voila. In contract, but well played.
How many clubs does North bid on this one?
3.
For me, this is a 4-level preempt.
Okay. 3 no trumps then, if you want to go to the 4 level.
And just, that's not exactly the bid that South wished to hear on this hand. Would you have considered 3 hearts with the East hand? Well, you could consider it, but would you bid 3 hearts?
No. No, no, no. I wouldn't. I'm asked if North had led a spade, would the contract have made? No. Because now there's no end play. So you have to lose 2 spades.
Well, I think it would have worked well for East to have bid 3 hearts. I think he would have bought the contract. And with that stiff king of hearts on side, probably going to make.
What can East-West get from here? 2 club tricks and a spade.
So 3 heart bid would have, I believe, won 7 imps on this board. Certainly not clear that one should overcall. It's a 3 level.
I'm asked if board 12 is the most remarkable hand I have watched during these championships, and the answer is certainly not. The day before yesterday, I saw one pair in 7 no trumps, doubled, where one opponent led the ace of clubs, and the other opponent had the king of clubs and ace king of hearts. It's in today's bulletin, by the way. Same board. The Swedish ladies had an accident. They stopped in an exclusion 5 hearts and picked 5 hearts with queen jack 10 to 5 opposite a void, where they could make 6 diamonds and 6 spades. They lost 18 imps. Australia lost 20 against Sweden in the singles.
Well, while we were thinking about exceptional boards, it looks like East-West scored a rough. But that was only to hold it to 3.
Yeah. 9 tricks also scored in movie. But USA will gain on 11 and certainly on 12. So it's a strong club. North has a maximum for 1 diamond. On board number 10, 4 hearts was missed at this table only all round. At all other tables, 4 hearts was reached.
Well, evidently,
Yeah, he upgraded to 8.
To a 4-1. I suppose South has the option of bidding 5 clubs or 3 no trump here. So it looks like 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, and eventually 2 spades. What can the defense take? Couple spades, couple hearts, I just have to not get too aggressive in hearts, looks like.
Well, club tricks, John. You know, sometimes East has Jack to 4.
Right, but it's sort of not convenient to be playing the third club from dummy. He's hurting for tricks, so I think he's going to play on spades right away.
But what if he puts in diamonds and duck this?
Well, now the likelihood of winning 4 club tricks goes down because dummy is squeezed on the diamonds and has to discard. Not very appealing to throw away hearts, and the opponents might be running the suit.
I had a feeling he would duck this. Oh, you hit my sore spot here. He may dug again. Yeah. Now he has 3 diamonds and 4 clubs. If he gets them right, that's 7 tricks, and the ace of spades is 8.
But since I don't think he's going to get the clubs, I don't think he's going to take 4 clubs anymore.
Of course, no. Of course, he had to discard a club. Yes. He doesn't really have 8 tricks. Yeah, well, double dummy, he could play a club to the 8, but that won't happen. And then a heart up. But unlikely to happen. Well, get clubs right. So he's going to play for them to be 4-1. I don't think so. I think Kid missed that he threw a club from dummy. He had to. He has to take the first round finesse.
It's not clear what West wants to do at this point, but he's not going to lead a club. And if he even makes a neutral diamond play, Claire can play 3 diamonds, but I think dummy has more problems discarding than either defender.
I think it was good play to duck diamond twice, John. The problem was that he didn't have a convenient discard on the second round of diamonds. Maybe he should have pitched a spade.
Well, but he's 4 clubs and 3 diamonds or 7 and a spade is 8. He needs another trick, so
I know.
Maybe he's hoping against hope
hoping
that
East has the ace of hearts and that he can get past the ace of hearts.
Well, dummy was pseudo squeezed here on the diamond.
So 10 imps scored now on board 12. To USA, we have a 3 imp game.
I must say that Bulgaria's 10 imp gain on this set seems a lot more sound than the US gain of 10 imps.
Yes. France leads by 79 now against New Zealand in the other semi-final.
Leclerc got his eighth trick by sneaking the king of hearts through, but he's only taking.
The problem is that clubs don't come in for him.
And the defense doesn't really have any discard problems here either.
But only 8 tricks.
The defense didn't have to give Leclerc a heart trick. A little surprised that Martel just didn't continue with a third round of diamonds there going neutral.
I did what he could here. Maybe he should have discarded a spade on the second diamond, and then maybe he would have made it.
Well, I don't really want a heart trick, and he still hasn't guessed the clubs even if he to the dummy. So I think if he discarded a spade, I think Martel would have played a spade. East-West are going to play 4 of a major here because if North tries 3-no trump, East will cupid 4 diamonds. So it looks to me like over 3 diamonds pass, it's maybe not as clear to bid 4 diamonds. But even after 3 spades, they'll get the game.
Surely not 4 diamonds. That would show a better hand.
I don't think East can anyway consider passing here.
Well, you think thinking of doubling? Partner could have a chop stack. No.
What could consider 3-note trump aids as the normal bid.
Wouldn't a 4-diamond race by Norse make it more difficult for East-West? Maybe. I wouldn't race the 4 diamonds. If I bid, I would bid 3-note trumps.
I think it went 3 diamonds past diamonds. I think East would double. And that's certainly not going to work out all that well. Heart, spade, and I guess it's only heart, a spade, and 2 diamonds, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's a hot fade. Get them right after the preempt. That would normally have 7 diamonds. Very likely that ace are 3-1. If you place a heart first, it would be quite clever of us to insert the queen. But that's easy for us to say. You see, looking like a man with a stiff queen of hearts. And then maybe declare I will get spades wrong. But double here the spade finesse now. Well done. So on to the last board of the day, board 16. Many thanks to our excellent operator, Michel Camarata from Italy. Thanks, John, for joining me on voice. Thanks to our colleagues doing the written, Al, Kits, and a few more, I believe. Thanks to the players for entertaining us, and to the organizers in Lyon. Thanks to BBO, as always, for providing the platform. And last but not least, thanks. Afternoon, early evening in Europe now. Tomorrow, same time as usual, 11 o'clock Central European time. Thank you.
Thanks, Roland. And a reminder that this is This completes the first half of the semifinals. So the second half is tomorrow, and then the finals the next 2 days.
Yeah, 2.5 days actually. Remember that they will pay an extra 32 balls in the Bermuda Bowl, so they will pay half a Saturday as well. Don't ask me why they play 128 and only 96 in the other two categories.
Seniors
There's
get
no
tired.
reason. Yeah,
Seniors
well,
get tired more readily.
Okay, and what about women? They need time to get ready for the dinner party. Is that the reason?
I refuse to make any comment about the women. Does East double here, or is he content to defend?
So we have a 15 may also be a good board for them. And what about 3 clubs doubled here? Yeah.
Three
Well,
spades,
well, well.
3 spades and a heart and a couple of clubs doesn't look very good here.
No. I'm not sure I would double again here. 1 heart double, 2 hearts, pass, pass, double.
Well, the vulnerability is right.
The double,
Right, very severe. Yes, his 2 hearts has shown a minimum raise to 2 hearts, because he could have bid 2 diamonds to show a good raise to 2 hearts. But of course, just because you've shown a minimum doesn't mean that your hand got better. So I regard Fleischer's actions here as aggressive, but quite successful.
yes. But his 6 club bid earlier was, well, it was successful, but it was hardly a good bid, John.
Well, since I was advocating a pass with his cards, I can't condone the 6 club call. West has gotten off to the best lead here. He could just can't. Fleischer is going to duck this for sure. He doesn't want king of clubs on air. Oh, he's thinking about the hand a little bit, but he likes the look of dummy. So maybe it looks